be so sad when I could be lonely and I'm stuck up in this thoughts. Think I want it, I can have it at the top. But I'm at the bottom, I'm surrounded by these rocks. If I had a love, but I still feel this lonely. I was by myself and nobody had to show me. Never gave a fuck, nobody tried to know me. These guns, but nobody tried to blow me. Be here, I just wanna go. Wanna leave my family, everybody that I know. Hey sis, I can be a moment, you know, stuck up in these thoughts. Think I want it, I can have it at the top. But I'm at the bottom, I'm surrounded by these rocks. But I still feel this lonely. I was by myself. Wanna be here, I just wanna go. In a minute now, it's cloudy with the rain. Shit falling down and he's bringing back mistakes. Future looking blurry, I don't see it in my face. Why? Oh, why? I don't wanna be here, I just wanna die. Always been sad, I'll never be alright. Why? Oh, why? I don't wanna be here, I just wanna die. Always been sad, I'll never be alright. Save me, I really need saving. These are not just lyrics, I'm really not playing. This life that I'm living, I feel like I'm faking. Can't be real, and it's time for the taking. I laugh in my soul, and I'm not even old. I've been searching for heart, cause my heart is so cold. So don't fit the system, I'll never be gold. I hate escape, but I just fall and go to hell. Doesn't say who is he to go and tell? Wanna judge me now, but not gonna hear me when I yell. I've been crying out, steady asking for some help. Nobody wanna talk, nobody picking up the vibes. Smiling on my face, but they could tell that it's a lie. Cover for the sorrow that I'm feeling deep inside. Hit 'em with the shock when they hear I wanna. Wanna be here, I just wanna die. Shout out to the one. Thank you, Chaos. A little bit of that. We'll be a little bit of weed, a little bit of cash, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. That's a little bit of that. Be a little bit of that. We'll be we'll be we'll be Yeah, I'm good. Falling, 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 falling for you. Oh, I am falling for you, falling for you. Oh, I am falling for you, falling for you. Oh, Salmina, Salmina, Salmina. Instead of trying to maintain. Shout out to the two. Shout out to the four. Just a little bit of weed with a little bit of cash, with a little bit of this, with a little bit of that. We'll be There's a little bit of weed with a little bit of cash, with a little bit of this, with a little bit of that. Hey Panda. A little bit of weed with a little bit of cash, a little bit of this, with a little bit of that. We with a little bit of cash, a little bit of this, with a little bit of that. We Shout out to the three. Is it I am falling for you, falling for you. I am falling for you, falling for you. I. Shout out to the four. It's no. Start trying to maintain. It's a long story. Mix a little bit of weed with a little bit of cash, with a little bit of this, with a little bit of that. We gonna be we gonna be mix a little bit of weed with a little bit of cash, with a little bit of this, with a little bit of that. We'll be mix a little bit of weed with a little bit of cash, with a little bit of this, with a little bit of that. Me mix a little bit of weed with a little bit of cash, with a little bit of this, with a little bit of that. We'll be Oh. There was a time when I was alone, nowhere to go and no place to call home. My only friend was the man in the moon. Even sometimes he would go away. Then one night as I closed my eyes, not a shadow flying high. Even to me with the sweetest smile. Everyone wanted to talk for a while. That's what they call me. Mama said she'll never be lonely. Never since that day. I am a lost boy from Neverland, usually hanging out with Peter Pan. And when we're bored, we'd play in the woods, always on the run from Captain Hook. Run, run, lost boy, they say to me, away from all of reality. You're funny. The last boys like me are free. Neverland is home to lost boys like me. Lost boys like me are free. Sprinkle me in pixie dust and told me to believe, believe in him and believe in me. Together we would fly away in a cloud of green to your beautiful destiny. As we fly above the clouds, never loved me. I realized I finally had a family. Soon enough we reached Neverland. Peacefully my fear the sun and never since that day. I'm a lost boy from Neverland, usually hanging out with Peter Pan. And when we're bored, we'd play in the woods. Just on the run from Captain Hook. Run, run, lost boy, they say to me. Shout out to the two. I love reality. Neverland is home to lost boys like me. Lost boys like me are free. Neverland is home to lost boys like me. Lost boys like me are free. And Tinkerbell, Wendy, Darling, even Captain Hook. Hi, Audrey. Darling, even Captain Hook. You're my perfect storybook. Neverland, I love you so. You are now my home, sweet home forever. I lost my life for always. I will say. Not good, Audrey. I am a lost boy from Neverland, usually hanging out with Peter Pan. Did you, Audrey? Shout out to the two. Come on, where's everybody at? Shout out to the two. Thought that we were meant to be. You took my heart and made it bleed. I gave you all my ecstasy. Be the death of me. Lifted all my innocence from me. Real love is suicidal. For me, your love is suicidal. Shout out to the two. Be right back, you guys. Hold on. Oh, of me. Rainy enemies. Shout out to the three. To me, but I said fuck it, and I'm bringing up my bag, yeah, in my bag. I'm in my bag, and I didn't even put it on the line. Hey, King. This is the end of this. It's not a lesson to me that I had to learn. And I'm so sorry because you let our bitches back. And then I loved you and I wish I never did. Not good. Shout out to the three. Louie, you took my heart and made it bleed. I gave you all my ecstasy. And then me left lipstick on my Hennessy. Like you took my soul from me. My ecstasy. I know that we were meant to be. You were for eternity. Fuck me up. Literally. No, King, I'm not. I do you are meant. I'll message you on Discord later. Go back one more time. What it's like. And let's fall in love one more time. It's not that easy, Snow. Shout out to the two. Alright. Don't leave me. You here with me. I can't breathe. I'm so weak. No, this isn't easy. Don't tell me that your love is gone. Shout out to the four. Hang on, you guys. Tell me that your love is gone. That your love is gone. I'm sorry, don't leave me. I want you here with me. Your love is gone. Tell me that your love is gone. Shout out to the 3. How's everybody doing? I'll be fine, King. Can't breathe. I'm so weak. This isn't easy. That your love is gone. That your love is gone. Shout out to the 1. I'll be okay, King. Heartbreak isn't easy, but I'll be okay. Welcome back. Let's go when he was met. Ain't no know where you over your head. Shout out to the 3. Yeah, girl. Of promises. Yes, against the world. Will make you stay. Shout out to the 2. The one that got away. Shout out to the 4. How's everybody doing? I haven't checked ID. Hold on. Town singing blue. Says the us against the world. I got him, Snow. I responded. Shout out to the 5. Buy me a time machine. No. It leaves you with a million rings. No. If you want to, King, you don't have to. Judy. Thanks. Judy, shout out to the 5. Can you get Cringe or Miss Craft? Excuse me, Miss Craft for me, please? They're both on my Discord. Shout out to the 6. Hey, Queen. Hey, Shadow. Thank you. Thank you, Erica. Shout out to the 8. Hope everybody's doing well. I don't like talking too much about yourself. Maybe you should tell me that you're thinking about someone else. Thinking about it, maybe it's just like broke down. I'm down for a couple of months and ain't calling me now. I know you're like this. When shit don't go your way, you needed me to fix it. Like me, I did. And I ran out of every reason. Now, son. Ugh. Now, suddenly you're asking for it back. Could you tell me where'd you get the nerve? Yeah, you can say you miss all that we had. But I don't really care how bad it hurts when you broke me first. Thank you, King. Me first. And what was it now when I first heard? You moved on quicker than I could ever. You know that hurt. Really, just like shout out to the 7. I know you're like this. Shit don't go your way, you needed me to fix it. It's like me, I did. I ran out of every reason. Suddenly you're asking for it back. You tell me where'd you get the nerve? And see you miss all that we had. But I don't really care how bad it hurt. You broke me first. That's fine. Broke me first. That's fine. Shout out to the 6. Ah. I'm going under, and this time I feel there's someone to save me. Let me see if I can find her. Okay. Shout out to the 6. Hold on, guys. You're silly. What's up, King? Good question. I have no idea. Yes, you are. You're fine, King. Shout out to the thing. Shout out to the 7. Thank you, Stephanie. Shout out to the five. Hope you're all doing well. How's everybody's morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time it may be, wherever you may be? Tell me about it. How's it going? I'm still here, guys. I'm just on Discord. Burp. I have no idea. Try it. Welcome back, Erica. My dogs told you it did. Are you sure about that, Snow? My dogs can't Hi, Galactic. Three. So, Rem, thank you. Snow. Welcome in, Rem. Hi, Sniper. Oh, you speak animal now. I see you, Rim. You're fine. Thank you, though. So, Snow Code, since I have you in here, can you come up on panel for just a few minutes? I got something to tell you. Shout out to the 6. Hold on, I'm getting it. I'm in between. I'm doing 2 different things right now. Suddenly you're asking. Cause it's talking about me. You can say all that we can. That's 5. I see you, Galactic. There's snow. Hey, you.
I'm here.
You're
What's
here.
up?
Oh, last week I was on a friend's live stream
Uh-huh.
and I got attacked twice pretty bad by a spirit. And I didn't even go on the investigation with them. They're nowhere near me. I don't know. It was scary, but it was fun. Shout out to the 5.
Can you repeat that real quick? Let me check it out.
Last night I was on a friend's live stream and I got attacked pretty bad twice by a spirit. and I didn't even go on the investigation with the.
Whose last stream was it?
It was Lost Souls Paranormal.
Yeah, that kind of explains it.
He got possessed.
Tell Vinny to quit sending stuff your way. Send it my way. I can deal with it. He can't.
Like, I was fine. And then, like, a couple hours into the live, I think it was 2 hours into the live stream, I started feeling sick. Like, I wasn't feeling good. I was hot. I was lightheaded. I was really tired.
Yeah, I saw Vinny's on OG's channel right now. They're both playing a game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he just came on my channel. I just kind of let him do something.
Yeah, he's got to have better control of what he's doing.
Yeah.
Because it shouldn't have come and bothered you. That's why I tell people, have it come bother me. If I give it the finger, they'll know it. I've done this with people all over the world too.
I've dealt with it before, but last night it's because I'm a sensitive, but I'm also a psychic medium, and I didn't close myself off like I should have. Like, I was partly closed off, but I was still picking up, and it was also because I was weak. I have been sick recently. I did take a shot with the virus.
Yeah.
So I got sick after that. I was sick for 3 days.
Well, you got to be careful when you do this.
You should know him better than that.
Who?
Girly Girl said that he's going to bed.
Who?
Vinny.
He never knows when he's on.
He never knows if he's going to bed. He just tells people that.
If he knew what he was doing, he wouldn't get attacked so much.
So, but yeah, that was scary, but that was fun. I literally had to come out here barefoot and drown myself.
Yeah, just next time tell Vinny, mess with him. Tell him you're a human Ouija board.
Fuck, I felt like it.
Just tell him that your planchette nobody can touch. All you gotta do is get a T-shirt with a Ouija board on it, and just really mess with them.
I should, huh?
Yeah.
You know, there's actually a human Ouija board ritual that you can do.
Oh, I didn't know that. I've seen it and everything but that.
Uh-huh. But it's dangerous because it drives spirits into your body.
Yeah. I've seen everything from the Barbie board on up. I've even seen two-piece swimsuit Ouija boards.
Yeah. With as crazy
pillows.
as I am, I thought about doing it.
Yeah, it'd probably be a good idea not to, but tell Vinny that'd be a precaution if he wears one.
I know, right?
Yeah. But tell him he's got to have one that's reversed, so he's got to look in a mirror when he does his investigation. That would really mess with him.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure it's upside down, too.
I know, right?
He'd sell more merch that way. Just have it upside down and backwards.
Might spell correctly then.
Yeah, then it might spell correctly. Well, I hope you're feeling a little better.
Oh, yes and no.
Just give it time.
They say time heals all pain.
Yeah, you just got to give it time. Take time to yourself is all you need to do. Forget about anybody and everybody else. Yeah, tell Vinny if his merch glows in the dark, he'd sell it more quicker.
Actually, his store got put down. He needs to redo it.
His what got that done?
His merchandise got took down.
Oh, he got took down?
Yeah, Stream Elements or Teespring, whoever he goes through. I guess somebody went to order some of his merch and it wasn't working. He checked it out and it got shut down. It was inactive.
That's crazy. Was he selling stuff he homemade or stuff that he bought and put online?
It was stuff that he made himself. Like he designed on the store and put it up.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if he's got it or what. I haven't talked to him enough to find out.
Tell him to quit mixing it with Florida water. And that would actually work in his case because he's in Florida.
Yeah, no. I know exactly where to. He told me.
Okay.
I won't say where. But where.
I just know it's down there in Florida somewhere. Just look for the trailer.
Yeah, no.
Or that doll that he might still have.
I thought he got rid of that.
He might have. I don't know. Honda, who's up?
I almost dropped it.
That's not good. Yeah, best thing to do for Vinny to do is just buy a bunch of stuff, then put it on the site instead of home making it. Is that a new or old avatar you got on right now?
That's an old one. I haven't made a new one yet.
Oh, okay.
I was working on another one and then just kind of gave it on it.
Maybe his homemade objects were possessed by him.
You never know. He does say that he's stuff in his trailers.
Yeah. His REM pods are blinking the wrong color. I heard he did that challenge with OG and a few other people. He didn't do so well.
Which one?
Satan's Toe Challenge?
There was a tie between him and OG.
Oh, okay. OG said he won easily.
There was a tie. They lasted. It was like 16 minutes and a few seconds. They just went 10 minutes. So
that's why I told him when I get it, I'll go a half hour.
I want to do that, but I gotta watch Eating Spices.
Oh yeah, I know, but I'm gonna improve the challenge. I'm gonna make the challenge even worse. You get the hottest chip, You get the Satan's toe, that lollipop, then you get the hot gummy bear all at the same time.
Oh hell no, that'd be weird.
That was something they wouldn't be able to do.
No, I don't think anybody will last longer than I don't. Yeah, I don't think that.
I watched an old video of somebody that did 11 minutes, and they said the challenge was to only go 5, and they didn't know it till after they did it for 11.
Yeah. Well, I've seen that challenge done before, and they actually told you it did 5 minutes. But they say after 5 minutes that it pretty much feels like your throat's closing up. You can't breathe. You have to go to the hospital.
Yeah, that's what they say about the chip, too. But I never seen anybody do the gummy bear one yet.
I'm pretty sure I can find a video on YouTube of it.
I'm sure there's one. I just haven't looked it up. But those are the 3 I found, were those 3.
Yeah. I could YouTube search it.
Actually, I've seen a lot of food challenges lately.
I know.
There's just too many of them.
I seen a food challenge the other day. It made me feel sick, but I've seen a food challenge the other day. Somebody ate 16 pounds of baked potato.
That's just too much. I like baked potato, but I won't eat that
cream
much.
and cheese and all that.
Yeah, if you look on ones like Big Belly Bob's channel, he does these humongous appetite things, and there's one on Facebook too.
Yeah.
For those competitive eaters.
I couldn't do it. I would vomit after like 5 minutes.
That was just too much.
I barely eat as it is now.
Oh, shoot, with everybody drinking coffee, they should have a coffee challenge.
I know, right?
Because you drink too much coffee, you get sick.
Speaking of coffee, Dutch Bros, which is a coffee house here in California.
Okay.
Usually, occasionally on the weekends, we'll get a coffee. Well, today we stopped to get a coffee. I never say no, but today I said no.
Well, that's good. You drink too much, you get all jittery and anxious anyway.
Oh no, I had 2 energy drinks today, so I was hyper as hell. I just didn't feel like coffee. I just didn't like. Normally, I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? But I'm just like, not to.
Yeah, you're probably too wired already.
Coffee don't wire me though.
Yeah, about the worst thing you can drink is Red Bull and vodka.
Oh yeah, I've done it.
I've seen enough people do that. It's like you're trying to kill yourself, aren't you? That's the worst 2 combinations you can do. Upper and downer, same time.
I've never done that. But I've done Red Bull and vodka. I've also done cinnamon whiskey and Jack Daniels. When my brother passed away, when we did his celebration of life, before I went home, I tried Hennessy for the first time. And then I tried Black Velvet and I forget what the name of the other one is.
What, you never did the Mad Dog thing?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that was a drink back in the day.
I've never heard of that.
That or the other drink was called Hot Sex. It tastes like strawberry or chocolate milk.
Okay, that is a weird name for a drink.
Yeah, it is.
Also have one called Sex on the Beach.
Yeah, it tastes like strawberry or chocolate milk with a high potency of vodka in it.
I have to try it. I've mixed Hot Damn and Fireball together. They're pretty much the same thing. They're sentence whiskey.
Have you ever had a dead Nazi?
Never heard of it.
Rumpelminz and Jägermeister. Very minty taste. It looks like there's a raw egg on the top of it if you mix it right.
Ew. That just sounds gross.
It's just really a minty flavor to it.
Let's see, my I like it, so I'd probably be okay with it. But when I mixed Fireball and Hot Damn together, yeah, that was a bad idea.
That's why it was weird when I went in the store and saw jalapeno jelly.
It's actually not that bad.
I haven't tried it yet.
It's hot as hell.
I've had the hot pickles this last week.
I
Famous
had
Dave's hot pickles.
Jalapeno peppers. Jalapeno poppers tonight was dinner. And I usually can't eat jalapenos because they're too hot for me.
Oh, I like those popper ones.
They actually weren't that bad.
Those are all the drinks you've had before?
I've had Virgin Marys. I've had Bloody Marys. Which I think Virgin Marys and Bloody Marys are the same thing. Or close to the same thing.
They're nasty.
Virgin Mary.
Unmute so I can hear her. What was that, Erica?
Bloody Mary is and a Virgin Mary. The only difference is a Bloody Mary has alcohol. A Virgin Mary doesn't have any alcohol.
So you've had the non-alcoholic and the alcoholic version.
Yeah. See, and I'm not really that much of a drinker.
I'm just remembering back in the days when I did drink. We used to go to some parties and everybody was like, bring your own beer type stuff. And then we mix it all together, put it in a pitcher, and then everybody drank it that way. So you had a mixture of like 12 different alcohols.
Hi, Strawberry. Panda.
Anything from beer to wild turkey, all mixed together.
I tried beer once. I tried Bud Light.
Yeah, if you want to go the beer route, I'd go Canadian beer, like Rolling Rock or the other one.
I've
It
tried
tastes
Rolling
better.
Rock, and actually that was a funny story. The first time I moved into the house with my ex, it was dark, in my defense. It was dark. He had Rolling Rock in the fridge, and I thought it was Mountain Dew, and we were getting ready to go to work, so I grabbed it and I cracked it open and I took a drink of it. Yeah, it was beer. I'm like, oh, good Lord. That was gross.
That's kind of funny. Mountain Dew.
And then my son was 6 months old. Our power was out. And I went to grab my Gatorade bottle that was on the door, didn't see, grabbed a Bud Light, and almost gave my son alcohol.
That's not good.
Good thing I caught it before I gave it to him.
Yeah, either that or water it down a lot. Yeah, all the Budweisers I think are nasty anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Only one I drank was Michelob.
Never had it.
Never had it.
Nope.
It's the only one that we're drinking. The rest are just crud.
I tried Scotch. I've tried Scotch. I've tried. There's another stronger one that I've tried, and I don't remember what it is.
Yeah, Scotch and bourbon are a little harsh going down.
Oh yeah.
Have you done the tequila thing yet?
Oh yeah. I remember for my 16th birthday, which means that I'm part Mexican, it would be considered a quinceañera. That's the first thing that I drank. That was the first time I ever had alcohol.
Like quinceañera is at the age of 15.
Or maybe it was, I don't know, it was either my 50th or my 60th. But I know, like, my part of the family, I know it's different for everybody, but I know my part of the family, what we call a quinceañera, is your 16th.
Okay. That's still too young to drink, though.
Well, my mom had me.
I don't think I even started drinking until I was 16.
I started drinking when I was 16. I started smoking cigarettes when I was 10.
I didn't start smoking cigarettes till I was 18.
Started drinking at 10. Didn't start smoking until 18.
My dad started smoking cigarettes at 9.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little early.
Shout out to the 3. Why do you have a headache, Panda? What's wrong? So, Snowcone, have you had any experiences lately? Anything bugging you?
Nope. It leaves me alone. I send it away. I don't have to worry about it because as soon as it comes around, I just send it away from me. I have not had any problems with any of that stuff. Oh, except for the game I'm playing, but that's different.
Yeah, that's a game.
I know. Like the case I'm working on now has to do with possession.
That's funny because I was playing the same game. I was playing this, not the same game, but I was playing this game that had a similar simulation to it.
Yeah, I think the game's pretty fun. You got to deal with werewolves, witches, possession, vampires, you name it.
I was playing. I used to play a game called Paranormal Asylum, but I don't play it anymore. Shout out to the 3.
I've heard of it, but I never played it. So how many different Mexican foods have you eaten?
Too many.
Yeah.
And half of them I don't even know how to pronounce. That's the sad thing.
Yeah, I believe that.
I see, like, I was telling my friend that I'm part Mexican. He's like, you don't look Mexican though. I'm like, I know I don't. But I am.
Just tell me you were born north of the border.
Right?
You're the
Get
American.
it from my grandma.
You're the Spanglish version.
Mm-hmm.
I'm too Americanized. I go to Taco Bell or Taco John's.
Taco Bell is Mexican food.
I know,
I eat Taco Bell all the time.
but they supposedly have 2 authentic restaurants that are Mexican here, and if I can't pronounce it, I ain't gonna eat it. Have to have a Google translator.
The one fast food restaurant that I'm kind of sad that closed down, and it closed down a while back. But Hometown Buffet, that used to be my favorite place to go all the time. And they closed down, and I was sad when they closed down because that's my favorite place. Like, no, quit licking me. I'm going to bite your nose.
Yeah, me and Erica have been watching Hell's Kitchen Canada, and they had a chance to serve kangaroo meat or pigeon.
Mhm.
I wouldn't know how to cook kangaroo meat or pigeon either.
I don't even know how to cook that.
Oh, the other one they used was pigtail and muskox.
Ew. Have you ever tried?
Completely lost.
Have you ever tried cow tongue?
Yeah, I don't like it.
They did that
Neither do I.
I've had cow tongue. I don't like it. They even made cow brains.
Uh huh.
And I want to try cow kidney.
Ew.
I'll just stick with steak and burgers.
Yeah, pretty much. I've tried cow tongue. I've tried cow brain. I've tried pig tongue. I've tried pig feet. I've tried duck feet. Ugh.
I like duck, but I never ate the feet. I don't even want to eat the feet of anything.
I know there are
I
people
know, right?
chicken.
Yeah.
I've had deer meat, deer jerky, but I've never ate any other part of the deer.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's called Vincent or something like that.
Venison? Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. I knew I was close enough.
I've had elk lunch meat.
Never had it.
But I will agree, cow tongue is nasty.
Yeah. My friend didn't tell me because she got cow tongue soup. But she didn't tell me it was cow tongue and I was eating it. And I'm like, what is this? And she told me and I instantly threw up.
Yeah, I think that's how I had it too. And it was just, oh. It's like, I know this ain't liver. I know it ain't regular meat. What the hell is this?
I don't even eat it. Ugh.
Just like I won't eat liver and onions.
Anything that I don't normally eat, I will not touch.
Or one of the chefs on there, one of his appetizers is beet salad. Yuck.
I see chaos.
Hate beets.
That was
They taste like dirt.
chef's restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
Baba, Kira.
You know, the game I had to do with possession, one of the cooks' nickname on the show is called Demon.
Oh, good Lord. I've dealt with enough of those.
So I think I'm covered in all of them.
Well, last night on Vinny's live stream, we had to get somebody that he knows. His name is Uncle Paul. He's a demonologist. We had to get him to help us. Because Vinny was getting possessed. And not long after Vinny got possessed, I started feeling weird. That was crazy.
Yeah, Uncle
scary.
Paul is no demonologist. I can say that for a fact.
And I don't know him, so I don't judge, but, you know.
Yeah. But if you were having that kind of problems, where was he? Was he at a cemetery or something?
They went to the cemetery, but they went to the mausoleum.
Oh,
They did an
okay.
investigation there, and they found a pool of fresh blood on a bench.
Oh,
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, we think something followed Vinny home, but he's fine.
someone's leaving an offering then.
Yeah, it sounds like someone was leaving an offering.
I don't know, but that was weird. Creeped me the fuck out because I don't like it.
Reminds me of one of Yasko's videos where he found this bag that looked real weird, and he had there was like a Ouija board and candles and all this other crazy shit in it.
Someone trying to speak to their loved one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's salt and the whole shebang in there.
Gross. I've dealt with enough demons. I don't want to deal with anymore. I know
Yeah.
being in the paranormal, that's what I'm gonna have to deal with. But after last night, I don't want to do it.
Well, talking about last night, if you get a chance, send me the link of that one and I'll watch it.
Okay.
And then we'll see who is faking and who is really there. Like you said, it sounded like just a temporary thing, so it didn't sound too bad. But I know it affects people in different ways.
Yeah, but what I don't get is I was fine. And then after whatever happened with Vinny, we believe he was possessed. But whatever happened with him, after that is when I started to feel all of a sudden started feeling really tired, really drained, not feeling good, hot, lightheaded.
And it was probably because of that offering that was there.
I don't know, so that was weird. And then Spring Blade, which was somebody that was up there, tried to have me read the prayer of Michael, or Michael's prayer, or something like that. I got halfway through it before I had to throw up, and then came back and was fine and can read it all the way through.
I'm pretty sure I have that prayer in one of my books too.
I googled it on the tablet. I never heard of it until last night.
Oh, the movie Deliver Us from Evil. On the back of the book, it has all these prayers and all that in there, and that's one of them.
Yeah.
I know there's a movie, but the book came out first, and there's a lot of stuff at the back of it.
Right. But see, I have my reason on why I believe I was being attacked, but we won't get into that. Yeah.
Probably because it affected you, or you saw something or felt something that they didn't.
Oh, I was feeling a lot of shit that they weren't feeling. But like I said, I didn't fully close myself off.
Yeah.
Like I should have. I think it's a 2-hour mark minute in this because I still have to take my showers. I really have to pee. And my phone is sick.
Well, you do what you got to do.
I still got about 30 minutes. I've been live for a little over an hour.
Yeah, it says an hour 21:25.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your plans tomorrow?
Nothing that I know of.
I got some stuff to do in the morning. And then if you send me the link, I'll sit and watch that tomorrow too. See what I can get. So we'll see what I can get from it. I don't know if Erica wants to watch it, but because she can, she's kind of sensitive to certain things too.
Every time I watch one of his,
To the floor.
drains me.
Yeah, it drains her every time she watches certain things.
Yeah. Well, see, even like today when they went over to the other cemetery, about 30 minutes into the live stream, I started feeling really uncomfortable. I had to leave for a few minutes.
You did what you had to do.
Yeah, I was really uncomfortable.
Do you remember how long the live stream was?
3 hours. Last night's live stream was a little over 3 hours.
She's going to take me all day to watch it tomorrow.
I can kind of skip through to find exactly where everything happened and then tell you the timestamp to skip it to.
Okay. Well, I'll still probably watch the whole thing through, though.
Okay, if you want, it's up to you. Shout out to the floor.
Because I'm not like some people. I can't see stuff, but I can feel it.
Oh, I can see, hear, feel, and sense it.
And if it's really strong, I'll probably smell it.
And see, that's the weird thing. Like, the second time it happened, I was smelling rubber. Like burning rubber.
Or somebody set one of their wheels on fire?
I was in the house. I couldn't smell it if it was outside. But I can smell it really strong in my bedroom.
Somebody was burning a condom.
Ew!
When the rubber hits the road.
Smoke out.
That's an old joke.
That's the first time I've heard that one.
Yeah, that came out mid-'80s.
Ew.
That's when they started coming out with wearing more than one.
Oh, that's
Right. Ew. I don't even want to think about a burning condom. That's gross.
Double or triple protection.
Ew. Oh my goodness. Shout out to the three.
Would be funny seeing it on a tire, though, going down the road.
Yeah, that would be funny. But thinking of a burning condom, ew.
Yeah.
I remember when I was younger, I used to blow condoms up as balloons and leave them all over the house.
Why?
I thought it was funny.
What, clear balloons?
No, it was a condom, and I put one of my mom's bras on one of them and just let it float around the house.
That's what we called them, clear balloons. Blow them up and put one on each finger and see how big your fingers get.
No. So you cut off the circulate. Lose your finger that way.
You'd have a big hand.
I have tiny hands. And
They'd
tiny
get a lot bigger.
No, I'm full grown. I'm only 5'3". I have little hands and little feet. I can fit into my son's socks. I have little feet.
Just tell everybody you wear size 3 socks and you have a size 9.
Hold on, I really have 2. I'm back.
You know?
I'm here.
Oy.
That means, I think that means Nob's protecting himself better than, well, any.
Shout out to the poor. Hope you're all doing well.
We is.
No, you there?
Yep. I is
I
here.
can't hear you, buddy.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. I know why. There we go. I had the
No.
volume on my phone turned down.
Now can you hear me?
Yeah, I had the volume on my phone turned down. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, King.
Yeah, I know this Uncle Paul dude. He reads a lot, but he hasn't been around people or talked to people that are into really stuff that I have been around.
Yeah. I haven't really, like, checked him out. Not that way. I checked him out. So I'm like,
There are certain ways you got to talk to certain people about certain things.
right.
And you say the wrong thing, they'll shut up real quick.
Oh, yeah. I'm the same way. Hi, honey bunny.
And I was younger, I did some stupid mistakes. I've done way
Haven't we all?
overboard on stuff, and I've seen some stuff I shouldn't see, but then I can say I've been there, done that.
Okay, honey. Right. Now, I have a question.
Yep.
What in the hell are blood brothers?
You don't know what a blood brother
Blood brothers are somebody that make a pact. They cut each other, that hold their arms, hands, whatever together, and they make a lifelong pact.
Isn't that a way? That's dangerous.
Yes, it is.
Well, some people nowadays, they just let their blood drip on the ground on top of each other, and
Yeah, but when
instead
you're
of
doing
licking their wounds.
actual blood packs with people cutting each other, that's a little farther. It depends on what the pact is about, too.
Well, the reason I ask is because a friend of mine, I was talking to her the other day, and she said that one of her and her closer friends became blood brothers, well, blood sisters, because they're both girls. But what the hell are you talking about? She's like, well, it's hard to explain. I knew what she was talking about, but the way she explained it is what I didn't get.
Well, let's just put it this way. If they did decide to do it and do it right, if they ever decide to unfriend each other, something to happen to one or both of them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Shout out to 5.
Anytime you deal with blood like that, or there's other ways of doing it too, there's always something bad that comes out of it.
Yeah. I don't do that.
No. Just don't cut any chickens' heads off and you'll be fine.
I don't hurt animals.
Yep.
Okay, King. You're fine. Shout out to the 6.
I was surprised you never heard that before.
I never heard of one or both getting hurt, but I have heard of the ritual.
Yeah, it depends on how strong the ritual is and how they do it.
Well, I won't go into complete detail, but the way she explained it was they self-inflicted harm on each other, let their blood drip on top of each other, and then licked each other's blood.
Yeah, that's a little overboard.
I've never heard of licking each other's blood.
I have.
That's on like what are blood brothers like? Because the way I've heard of it was you self-inflict harm, you touch each other's blood, and you're good to go.
Now, are these adults?
Yes, they're both the same age as me.
Okay.
Yeah, no country.
Usually, I've heard of kids doing this.
I've heard
Very
of it.
rarely have I heard of adults doing it.
Yeah, I've heard of people doing it. The people I've heard of doing it are part of the so-called vampire or witchcraft covens.
Hmm.
Where they have an
Why they would take
unbreakable
this from
bond.
me. I'm no longer friends with them, but
Oh, it's good because, yeah, they're getting into stuff that's a little strong. They didn't use candles or mirrors or any of that, but that's strong enough.
I told her right after she told me that, I told her we couldn't be friends anymore. Like, I'm picking up something that is not safe, and I need to
It's
protect
not.
myself.
Yeah, when you start licking the blood off the other, it sounds like almost a vampire pact or a so-called vampire coven, so to speak. That's the only time I've ever heard of it.
I don't know.
So, yeah, it's a good idea. You said no. Because who knows what else they're into.
Oh, I know what one of them's into. We talked about, I know her from inside out.
Okay.
Shout out to the fact. And she's told me some dark stuff. Like, I know everything about that woman. And I hate to tell her that we can't be friends anymore, but I needed to protect myself, including myself, my son.
Yeah.
And having something like that in my life, no.
Yeah, it sounds like somebody has some weird or different friends, so to speak.
Mm. I don't know. Too weird.
What part of the country are they in?
They're actually both here in California.
Really?
Mhm.
Anywhere near Bakersfield?
One of them lives in Bakersfield, yeah.
That says it all.
But the other one lives in downtown Sacramento. Last I knew, she could have moved though.
Okay, yeah, Bakersfield is a real dangerous area.
Oh yeah, I know. I've been there.
I did a report in, what is it, 5th grade on all the stuff that happened in Bakersfield when I was young. And I was blown away and scaring all the teachers.
Snow Cone King Shadow wants to know how you're doing.
I'm doing okay. I mean, everybody can do better, but so far I'm doing good. Thanks for asking.
But yeah, like, she's told me, I remember, I won't go into complete details, but I remember one time me and her had a sleepover. We were 12, me and her are the same age. And she told me that she feels like the way she explained it, and it's been so long ago, I don't remember exactly what she said, but the way that she explained it was she feels like she needs to make an impact on somebody or an imprint on somebody. And I asked her what she was talking about, and she explained it to me. She said that she needs to leave her quote unquote mark on somebody. And I'm like, okay, girl, you're weird.
Yeah, that's going too far when you're trying to impress someone to leave an imprint. That means you're trying to impress someone you know. And it's a long story. Let's just say it's not good.
Like, why, when you're 12 years old, are you thinking these kind of things? Like, question your mother.
You're in with the wrong kind of people, for one.
Not now, I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, when you unfriended her, did she talk about anything bad because you unfriended her?
She didn't say anything bad, but she did come out and tell me that she felt like she needed to leave an imprint on me because we've been friends for so long. She needs to leave her mark. I'm like, nope.
Yeah, I'm just going to say if she said something like, You said imprint or something bad or mad because you
Oh, yeah,
unfriended her. Yep, you know.
Oh yeah. But what I want to know is what kind of imprint is she talking about? Is she talking about like biting somebody or drawing blood or what?
Sounds more like a curse.
I don't know. That woman's crazy. I know she's into witchcraft.
Yeah, it could be anything from just bad luck to an actual bad curse. It depends on how far she's deep into stuff.
I don't know. She told me one time she told me that she feels like she's cursed, and that's like the day she told me that. That's when she started acting really weird. So I don't know if it's all just an act or if it actually happened.
I don't know. If she's into that stuff, though, the worst you can get is satanic witchcraft, and that stuff's really bad.
I think that's the route she's headed. And don't get me wrong, I'm scared for her, but I can't have that.
Yeah, it's best to just cut all contact with people like that.
No, I did. She's blocked everywhere.
Yeah, I've talked to everybody that are supposedly into actual Satanism to actually satanic priest.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
across the border here. Probably 45 minutes away.
Well, see, like, I'm more into the paranormal, supernatural stuff than I am the demonic, satanic witchcraft crap.
Well, I'm just saying,
Shout out to the seven.
you never know who's around. Just put it that way. Somebody could be deeper in it than you think.
Mm-hmm. Well, and see, that's why, like, when I meet new people, I never talk right away. I try to read them before saying something
Yeah.
because I pick up on more when I'm quiet than when I do when I'm questioning somebody. Like, I could sit here and question you on all the paranormal stuff that you've had happen to you, but being that I cannot physically see you and I cannot read you, I would have to go based on what you're saying other than what I see.
Yeah, I think the worst experience I've had is something I couldn't see actually reach inside of me and touch my soul. It was the worst pain ever.
Ow.
Yeah.
Shout out to the
There's no pain that can compare it to that. It's kind of like a episode of Supernatural when the angel goes inside one of the Winchesters or somebody else. That's the worst pain you can go through.
Well, see, I had seen on YouTube somewhere, there's a ritual that you can do that basically makes you feel like you're dead and feel like your spirit left your body. But I heard it's painful and it's very scary because you can actually die.
Oh, let's just say it was almost ripped out completely. When it's almost ripped out completely, you got to know as much as you can to make sure it don't happen again.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for popping in, Dizzy.
The weird part about it is right before it happened, I heard a dog right outside the window. Then I heard another dog. Then I heard another dog, and then it happened. But you looked outside and there was no dogs anywhere around, or you couldn't see them.
Wow.
I heard the dogs looked outside, no dog. I heard a different dog, wasn't there. Heard a different one, couldn't see it, and then it happened.
Yeah. Well, see, and that's what scares me is what I hear. Because when I hear something but I can't see it, that's when I low-key kind of start to freak out. Because I don't know where it's coming from or where it's at, or if it's actually something that I'm hearing, or if it's something that my mind's playing a trick on me with. And I think it's happening, but it's not.
Yeah, if it's weak, you can use powder or flour or whatever and kind of find out where it is, if it's weak enough.
Yeah, because the prints.
Some won't leave prints, though. Yeah, some are printless.
Yeah. I don't know.
No, I'm just saying with the paranormal field, you just got to be careful of where you go sometimes.
Yeah, that's why I stay home.
That's probably the best thing to do. Stay home and watch who you invite over or who comes over.
Well, I stay home and do investigations around my house, but I am gonna go out and do an actual investigation soon. I just don't know when.
Yeah, like I've run to the local store a few blocks down. Right after I walk in there, I'm not afraid to go out in the middle of the night, walk to the store and stuff. But then all of a sudden they're talking about, oh, this person said he was into this, or this person did this to this person. These are the actual people that work there are saying that, and they seem to leave right before I get there.
Oh wow! Shout out to 5. I used to watch that show. Oh, I forget what it's called now. The name of it was on the top of my head until I wanted to talk about it. Shout out to the 4.
Well, a lot of shows I used to watch, but I think the one that really got me into it was Dan Aykroyd's old show, Sci Factor.
It's the show with the 3 witch Charmed.
Oh yeah, Charmed. I know what you mean.
Yeah, I
The
used to
new
watch
one
that
or
all
the
the
old
time.
one? I was gonna say the new one or the old one.
I've watched them all.
Okay.
I
Have
used
you
to
seen-
watch Charlie's Angels too.
Have you seen the new Sabrina yet?
Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
Yeah, the new one.
Not yet.
That one gets a little dark.
Good lord.
Kind of witchy dark.
I don't know if I'd watch it then. I'm not into that crap.
I read the graphic novel first, the comic book of it, before I watched the show.
I'm not into that. I don't do anything that has to do with witches or demons. Well, I mean, technically, I do something that has to do with demons because I work with paranormal, but aside that,
Well, it's good you stay away from it then.
I try to.
Any more activity at your place? Out indoors, outdoors?
Other than last night, no.
Maud, you said last night you have activity in your place or outside. Whatever you were watching could have had an effect because of whatever's in the house or outside the house too.
That's what I was thinking, but I don't know because even before that, like for the past 2.5, almost 3 months, everything's been quiet. Nothing has happened.
Oh, you just got to get through the next 9 months. The most activity was that in the winter, summer, spring, fall.
The most activity was in the summer.
Did you ever do any research on the place?
Not yet. I'm still waiting for the library to open. Shout out to the 5.
I'm surprised it's not open yet.
As far as I know, it's not open.
Ours has been open a few months already.
They're slowly opening stuff here.
I went to research a place. A place near where I used to live. I didn't find anything on that place, but I found out about another place in the same city that I never knew about.
Oh wow! Shout out to the 6.
I was looking up one place, and I come to find out there's a double murder in a house that I didn't even know. I'd never even been to that side of town back in the 70s.
Oh wow!
So if there's any activity, that'd be a place to go, but it's all private property and stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, see, even I've been told, and I've seen too, like abandoned houses or museums or whatever. If they're owned by the state, you can call the state and you can get permission to go into those places. A lot of the times they will tell you yes, but if something is wrong and they fear that you may get hurt during the process of your investigation, they will tell you no.
Ceiling falling in, the floor falling up
Yeah.
underneath you, or stuff you could step on.
Yep.
I wish they had a place like that near here where I could go.
Because there's about 20 minutes from my house. There's 3 abandoned houses in a row that I can go into and investigate, but I got told no because one of them was fire damaged. The other one, the floor is really weak, and the third one, it has black mold in it.
Yeah, there's one across the street I wouldn't mind checking out, but it was a big drug house and it has fire damage.
Yeah. And which I don't understand why, if it has fire damage, they won't let you go in there. But I guess they feel if like the floor is weak from it being burned or whatever, it'll cave in underneath you.
Yeah, they've had to block off all the doors and windows, and they've tried to get these people up before. But since there was a fire of something they were cooking, that kind of trashed the place.
Kind of sounds like a honey lab.
Could have been, because everyone in the neighborhood that knew anything about the stuff or wanted the hardcore stuff, they always went there.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like a honey lab. Because there was a place in Orville where I used to live that was a honey lab, and they got raided and busted for it. I thought that was funny as hell, but
yeah, I just thought it was funny. Right before the fire hit, everybody went running to the hills, and 10 minutes later, the fire department shows up.
I know, right?
And they ran back in the woods where that was private property for somebody else's place.
Oh, wow. Well, see, the one in Orville was intentionally set on fire.
Okay.
That's Orville for you. Everything's intentional.
It sounds like Detroit. Devil's Night. They try to set a lot of stuff on fire. Devil's Night in Detroit send houses on fire all the time. Inferno Night, they call it.
One of my ex-girlfriends, her ex-boyfriend, she broke up with him, and he went completely fucking batshit crazy and threatened to light the field that they live in on fire and let everybody burn.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. All because she broke up with him.
Kind of reminds me of the new episode of America's Most Wanted on tomorrow. This girl and this guy had a big argument. So what she did was she killed him and dismembered him.
Oh, wow.
That's an argument.
Yeah, people are crazy.
I just want to see what sparked that kind of argument. I guess the person's still on the loose, too.
Oh, good Lord.
Mm-hmm. Trying to see what area of the country it's in.
Earlier, I was trying to figure out what's going on with the stimulus, but I couldn't figure anything out.
Yeah, I've been on the site so many times. I'm still waiting for my second and third.
I got my second one. I'm just waiting for my third one.
Yeah, Erica is too. I'm still waiting on my second one. Every time you go on the site, they don't tell you nothing.
I know.
And I sent my taxes off in the mail the middle of February. I still haven't heard nothing.
Oh, wow.
But they did say on the site that the taxes are going to be backed up because of the stimulus check. Some people, they won't even send out some of the tax returns until mid-May or later because they're so backed up.
Oh, wow.
So you're either going to get your tax return late or your stimulus late or both of them late.
Mm-hmm. I don't do taxes, though.
Yeah, a lot of people, if you don't make a certain amount of money, you don't even have to file.
Yeah.
It's not like you're making $100,000 a year.
I wish. You know what? If I made that much money, I would already be gone.
Yeah.
Sayonara.
Because I know
Hasta
the limit.
La vista, baby.
The limit to get your stimulus check had to be, if you didn't get it, you would have to have made over $90,000 individually or $180,000 for two people.
Mm-hmm.
There's no
Miss
way I
Kraft,
can
I'll be
post.
okay.
If I had that much money, I'd have probably 3 vacation homes,
Right?
or at least a cabin in the woods.
Crop services said hi. Crop survived.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Croft survives.
That's Miss Kraft.
She found
Her
you then.
bank channel got taken down.
Yay,
Got
she
turned
found
into-
you. I'm trying to get everything I can done tomorrow because it's supposed to rain Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday.
Oh, wow. Shout out to the 5.
Now it's spring. We're going to be getting all this rain now. Same in the fall. We get a ton of rain in the fall.
Yeah. See, when it rains here, it rains throughout the winter. And then into the beginning of fall. And then towards like the middle of spring. And then it's fine.
Well, I will say it was a nice 60 degrees here today. That was
Shout out
nice.
to
We
the
only had a few of
It was
those.
nice. It was nice here, but it was really fucking cold.
Oh, I know we had a wind gust that was really up there, but I still walked outside in shorts.
It's crazy. We had a wind gust here too.
All of a sudden, it's out of nowhere, and you see it blowing the trees all over. And then it stops, and a half hour later, it starts up again.
Yep.
I think it's funny, everybody doing these Randonautica, all these the videos on it, and shoot, there's so much garbage around this area, I could walk down the end of block and find stuff.
Right?
Yeah, it's like a block or two away for like half a mile. I could walk anywhere and find shit. I could just make it up.
Oh yeah. Got 5 minutes left.
I want to see the rando video where money's the intent and people actually get a lot of money.
I know, right?
The most I saw was $1, $2, and $3 lottery tickets, and they had to dig through the garbage to find them.
Wow.
Too much dumpster diving.
Oh yeah. Well, see, speaking of dumpster diving, there's this YouTuber. His name is Amin Mo. He's friends with I'm Drew Station. He's done a few videos on finding brand new Apple products in the dumpster or finding X amount of money in the dumpster. I'm like, that's fake. That was painted.
It's got to be planted because you wouldn't find anything. I mean, I found cell phones before, but they're used.
No, it wasn't only cell phones. It was cell phones. It was tablets. It was watches. It was everything Apple.
He bought the stuff and planted it there. Had someone plant it.
Yeah. Because he had 3 trash bags full, big black trash bags full of Apple products that was thrown away in the trash. Brand new.
Yeah, you never find that except for maybe some rich person's garbage, and there's so much security and cops going through those areas, you'd never get near it.
Mm-hmm.
We have a couple of those here.
Shout out to 5.
You get those areas where the cops follow you around if they don't recognize your vehicle, then you know it's too rich.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, I'm like, okay, the money for sure was planted because you're not going to find money in a dumpster.
No, you won't. I found $1 one time, but that was it.
Well, I find dollars all the time, but no, this was a large X amount of money. It was a couple of $100,000. That was planted.
The only time I've ever heard of that was when a security place accidentally dropped one of their bags. It was near a sewer one time. I never heard of anybody ever recovering it. One of those bank bags.
Yeah. No, apparently in his video, he was behind an Apple store, dumpster diving, which you're not supposed to anyways. And there was over a couple $1,000, $100,000 in a dumpster, along with over millions of dollars an Apple product, brand new, never opened.
No, they wouldn't do that.
That was planted. I ain't dumb.
That's when you go on the web. That's when you go on there and says, "Well, since you got so many, send me one."
I know, right? I don't like Apple though.
I've never had an iPhone, so I wouldn't know.
I can't. You have to pay for everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, your apps you have to buy. Like Facebook, you have to buy. Instagram, anything social media, you have to buy. YouTube, you have to pay for.
Out.
Your music, you have to pay for. Apple is nothing but money hungry. Everything with the iPhone, Apple iPhone, anything you have to pay for.
I didn't know it was that bad.
Hi, Ron. How are you? Yeah, iPhones you have to pay. You have to get a iTunes card, I think it's called,
Oh, okay.
to pay for everything. Your music, your social media. Yeah,
It's not worth it.
no. Like the new iPhone XS. I thought about getting it until I figured out with iPhone you have to pay for everything. So I said, fuck it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it either. Besides, it's probably too much anyway.
It's $800.
Ouch.
I mean, I get it's brand new, so you know that'll probably go down in a couple of years, but I ain't paying for all my social media. Why when I can have it free with Android?
Yeah, that don't make no sense.
Yeah. No.
That's like going to Lunds or Byerly's for groceries when you got a close grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because Lunds and Byerly's deliver.
I know, and everybody's talking about how nowadays in the future there's going to be flying cars and drones doing deliveries, and I'm like,
It would be funny though.
It would be funny and it would be nice, but you're full of it.
A robot car with a robot driver with a drone overhead as their GPS.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I have a Samsung Galaxy A10e, and I love this phone. I hated it times because it has a mind of its own, but I love this one. Once I get it paid off, I can upgrade it.
There you go.
I don't have that much more to go.
How much was it originally?
It was 630 something.
Oh, that's out of my price range.
Well, that's because everything that I have added to it. The phone itself was only like $45.
Oh, okay.
But I had that, the service, the 360 protection plan, spam calling, all that added to it. And it just poof.
Yeah, girly girl says she's got a Galaxy A21 too, so.
Yeah, I have a Galaxy A10e.
I don't even know what my phone is. I still have the box, but I don't even look at it half the time.
Android.
I know it's an Android, but what brand? I don't even look at it.
Same as mine.
No, it's
They are.
I think it's more of how much you pay for getting unlimited than it is for what phone you have.
Oh, yeah, because I have unlimited everything.
Mine says unlimited, but it's not. A lot of places say they are, but they aren't. Because then you'll see unlimited
call, text, and data.
Yeah. It'll say unlimited for this, but then now 3 higher prices. Or they keep upping the price of the highest one, and that's the only one that is unlimited.
Yep. Shout out to the
I ain't paying 60 to $75 per phone for unlimited for both phones.
Right.
That's just too much. Go back and pay the cable company what I own first, and I get a better package. Okay.
Shout out to the 7. But anyways, welcome back, honey bun. I don't know. But yeah, I went from flip phone to touch screen. Flip phones are a pain in the butt.
Yeah, they are.
I
That's
went through 13 flip phones.
Ouch. My first phone was an Obama free phone.
My first phone was a flip phone. And I ended up breaking it because I got into a fight at school. And I landed on the phone and I split it in half.
They only flip certain ways.
Oh, wow. Well, no, it was closed, but it was in my back pocket. And I fell on my butt and split it in half. Because I fell on the concrete and hit it.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, you learn not to get a flip phone then.
Yeah, I'm dangerous with phones. I've even cracked, well, I didn't crack this screen. The dog cracked this screen. But this phone screen is cracked.
Yeah, I see a crosser by
I had
says
one of
his
those.
first phone with the intelligent you had to pull out. Oh, those are going way back.
I've had one of those.
First computer I had was a Mac, and it had so many problems it took 20 minutes to get on the internet with dial-up.
The first computer I'd ever had was a Dell. Yeah, it was a Dell. I had to think back long enough to remember.
That's back when MSN and MSN Chat were around.
That's back when MySpace was around.
Yeah, nobody does MySpace anymore.
MySpace is fucking dead.
Or Lycos, go get it. The early version of Google.
Right? MySpace is dead. There is a chat line that I used to go on. And it's close to MySpace, but it's not MySpace, and that's dead. Yeah.
Yeah, they go way back. Kids nowadays don't know the struggle we had.
I know, right?
All they see is PlayStation and Xbox. I had an Atari.
I remember the first time I got a Nintendo. I mean, I played on it, but I really didn't play on it. But I remember when I got my first PlayStation, I was attached to that thing. I constantly played on it. And then I got an Xbox.
I couldn't get into Xbox. I always found the buttons too difficult. I would stick with PlayStation.
Oh yeah, MySpace was awesome. I have a lot of memories with MySpace, so we won't get into that.
Just take the memory chip out of the computer, put it in your head, and see how smart you are.
I don't have a computer anymore.
Oh, okay.
I done tried it.
You're not supposed to put it on the stove.
Not that way. looking at too many websites I shouldn't have been looking at.
What's wrong with you? All these bad websites.
No comment.
Curiosity killed the cat. That's why you have dogs.
Yeah, curiosity killed the cat because the cat brought it back. But no, I was looking at websites I should have been looking at. No, I'm not talking about adult websites.
Yeah, you were too young to look on the adult websites anyway.
What? I didn't start watching adult videos until I was 17.
That's late.
That's what she said.
Most people start watching those at 13, 14, 15.
Yeah, boys, not girls. I remember the first time I ever seen a naughty scene in a movie was when I was watching what was the name of that movie? I don't know.
Sounds like a good movie. You never heard of it.
No, I've heard of it. Fear and Loathing or whatever in Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Yeah, I've seen it.
That's the first time I ever seen a naughty scene in a movie. Mhm.
I'm just sure you can find some older ones if you really looked around.
Oh yeah. I'm sure I could. Shout out to the three.
Been so long ago, I couldn't remember if I tried.
You gotta look hard and try to even happen.
I don't think the internet went back that far.
No. I hear kids nowadays complaining how they want all the brand new technology and everything. I'm like, I remember back in my day, I was born in the 90s.
Yeah, when the phone was still attached to the wall.
Mm-hmm. I remember back in my day, I had this stick in front of the phone. I couldn't carry it with me and talk on it. Attached to the damn wall.
Or the
I remember
older
my first phone was a rotary phone.
Yeah, the rotary phones, they were terrible.
I hate those things. I don't understand the concept.
Or you get the cord ones, they only go so far.
Mm-hmm. I remember I had one phone included. The cord was 10 foot long. I remember I was standing in the living room. I went to walk to the kitchen, stretch the cord out, and come my colleague hauling ass around the corner. And laundry hung ourselves on the line, ripped the line out of the wall, ripped the wires. I'm like, oh, here we go. Clothesline. There we go. That's
Or
what
you
I
call
did.
somebody like 2 cities away and it cost you a fortune.
Mm-hmm. I remember my first relationship. I was in California. My boyfriend was in Stockton. It cost me $45 every hour to talk to him.
It's almost cheaper for a cab ride.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the payphones were the worst.
That's until I started sneaking my mom's cell phone and talking to him. Yep. Young love. Anyways.
Or you have like I did, where I had 4 roommates and one person had the phone for like hours, and you only had one cordless phone.
Yep. Been there. I remember when me and my cousin used to share a phone, she was constantly on the phone. Like, give me your damn phone.
Yeah, exactly. Or you pick it up when someone's on the line. You have 2 phones. You pick it up, someone's on the phone. Then they can hear you.
I remember one of that similar situation happened to me, but I remember I was talking to a friend of mine, and we were having a private conversation. I won't explain what the conversation consists of. You can use your imagination, but our line got mixed with somebody else's. Little did I know they were listening to the whole freaking conversation and heard everything.
Oh, I remember that.
I'm like, no, that was painful.
Yeah, I remember our next door neighbor, when we were in an apartment, had the exact same phone we did. And every time we picked it up, we could hear their conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Pick it up to make a call, and you can't because someone in the next apartment over is on the phone.
Yep. I remember when I was living with my grandma, she used to, because I would be up on the phone late, she used to have to sleep in her room with the phone, like you're going to call somebody with the dial tone.
Okay.
So that way if I went and grabbed the other phone, I couldn't make a call.
Or star 69 to see who called who.
Uh-huh. Yep. I remember one night my grandma's phone rang at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Ouch.
Yeah. She was like, no one needs to be calling my fucking house this early in the morning. Sorry.
I used to have prank calls from people I went to school with that did that to me.
Uh-huh.
The ringer wouldn't go down except for in a very high position, so you'd wake up the whole house.
Right. Or I would use the house phone and block the number and prank call my grandma's cell phone and just sit there and meow or bark or whatever. I'd be laughing my ass off, and she'd be like, oh, you're a dog, or oh, you're a cat, or with it. And I'm like, this is fun. Shout out to the 3.
Or you order pizza for the next door elderly person that just is jerking the whole neighborhood.
Mm-hmm. I remember I did that once.
I did that so many times.
I was staying in a motel, and the people in the room next to me, they had ordered pizza. And I had called because I had got their name, their room number, and I had called and I told them that I wanted a pizza ordered to this room for this name. They had 16 pizza boxes that night. They didn't know where the hell they came from, and I was sitting in the window laughing my ass off. Like, fuck you have to be an asshole.
Yeah, I never heard an elderly woman swear that much at the pizza guy.
I know.
It's always It's always that one older person that's always the gossipy person, has to sit outside, watch everything you do, and start a bunch of stuff. So everybody did that for her.
Oh, yeah. The funny thing is when I was in the motel, the people next to me, it was an elderly lady. I think she was in her 90s. And the guy was in his 50s. So there's a huge age difference there. But when she would get mad, it would be funny. Because he'd be like, oh, babe, it's fine. Just relax. You don't tell a woman to relax, and you don't tell a woman to calm down. You're asking for trouble when you do that.
Okay, relax and calm down. It isn't that bad, Diva.
I bite. You better watch it.
You're too far away. Bite, don't go that far.
I have spirit guides. They'll come and bite you.
I'll send one to send that one off. I'll scare that one off and send it back to you. It's like, why did you send me?
I don't bite that hard, baby. No, but whenever a woman's pissed off, you never tell her to relax or calm down because that just makes it worse.
Mhm.
Trust me, been there, done that.
I've taken many walks for a mile.
yeah.
Come back.
Yeah. Oh.
I just say, hey, okay, calm down. I'll be back in an hour.
Yeah, I remember the first time I ever dated a girl. Me and her got into a fight. And it was over something stupid. I told her, calm down, you're fine. And she blew her gasket. I'm like, okay, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I'll be back. Yeah, you don't tell a woman to calm down.
You would know.
See, like, it doesn't bug me when somebody tells me to calm down or relax. It doesn't bug me. I just tell them I can't. But it doesn't piss me off even more than I already am. I just, when I'm pissed off, I can't calm down and I can't relax. Until I say what's on my mind and get my point across.
I'll just say, I'm ordering Chinese food and taking a walk. You be here when it's ready. I got the money for you. Because I don't care for Chinese food that much.
I don't either, but it's good. Oh shit! I thought I did 12%.
I mean, some of the names they got for these Chinese food, you kind of wonder where it came from.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm not eating a poo-poo platter.
I remember one time we went through Panda Express drive-through, and they were saying tofu, and I thought they were saying poo-poo, and I'm like, hey, no eat no fucking poo-poo food. What the fuck are you talking about?
Tofu is nasty.
Tofu is nasty.
Vegetarian hamburger. Ew.
That's the first time I had ever bite me, woman. That's the first time I had ever tried tofu. Ugh.
First time I tried it, I was staying with this couple, and I didn't know it, but they were all vegetarians.
I tried to be vegan. It didn't work out.
No.
I like meat, just like that sounds wrong, but I don't mean it that way.
Meat and potatoes only. You can keep the vegetables.
Have you ever tried vegetarian pizza?
Actually, I have.
It's not bad.
I've had it once at this place that made really thin crust pizza, and it wasn't bad, but it needed meat.
See, like, whenever people ask me, like, what my favorite pizza is, I just tell them anything except for vegan.
Like, one I had was a vegetarian taco pizza.
Ew. That sounds gross.
Everything but the meat.
Yeah, that sounds gross. Speaking of pizza, I can't believe Pizza Hut closed down.
Yeah, I know. I remember you saying that. And I don't want the bacon. I'm not fond of the bacon ranch pizzas either.
They're okay. I'm not really fond of them either, but they're okay.
Just make it
Now, meat
pepperoni.
lovers, on the other hand, I'll eat that all day.
Yeah, just keep it meat and cheese, and you're good.
See, I'm weird. Whenever I eat pizza, I eat everything off of it, and then I eat the crust and everything else last.
What about if it's stuffed crust?
I eat that last. I eat all the toppings and the cheese and everything off of it, and then eat everything else later.
Okay.
I'm weird. This woman tried to tell me it's my bedtime. I don't have a bedtime.
Yeah, you do. You're just earlier than we are.
I don't have a bedtime. My bedtime's whenever the fuck I pass out.
So it's at 5 o'clock, right?
Whenever I pass out. I don't know what time I pass out. I'm passed out. I'm sleeping. I don't know the time. Damn possum's back.
It's that afternoon nap thing.
I don't sleep during the day because then I'm up all night. It's because I had 2 energy drinks today.
I'd
I
rather
knew this was going to happen.
I'd almost rather sleep during the day.
Not me.
It's quieter.
Like I told early girl, I'll sleep when I'm dead. Because then I can sleep and nobody can interrupt me.
But what if you'd never sleep?
No, I'd just be that one spirit that went around pissing everybody off.
You sleep or you're dead. That's what the dead man said before he was awake 24/7.
Nope. Hold on.
I'll probably have to cut it pretty soon. I'm starting to get tired here. Getting to be almost 1:45 already.
I'm back.
Yeah, I was saying I'll probably have to end this soon because it's getting to be near midnight here.
Yeah, I am. I'm actually going to start moving up. I want to get down back.
Yeah, because even Girly Girl said it's almost your bedtime.
But I don't have bedtime. You can bite my fur first.
Your bedtime is when the dog's taking a nap.
The dogs are sleeping.
Oh, okay. They're trying to tell you it's bedtime.
They sleep all the time.
Then they wake you up.
Yeah, because they bark. They have to go potty.
They bark at the crack of dawn like the crows.
I gotta read that. I think damn. Anyway, you ended up here's the time. Really good. I need to talk to you about stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end this and say thank you to everybody that comes hang out with me today. No, thank you for showing up and coming up with me. And until next time, be the
Yeah, anytime. Thank you.
Of course, see you later.